live.
Sweet.
Widescreen. Boop. Doot. Doot. Doot doot. Doot.
Doot doot doot. Doot doot doot.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone likes the Skype noises.
Oh yeah. Everyone, especially a couple of the comments we got on why you never finish anything.
Yeah.
People got mad at us.
Hashtag Dominion.
Hashtag Dominion. Hashtag most popular box in the world.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why is the pressure? It sounds like the pressure is really low. Ah. It was pinched in the door. Oh, yeah, it still seems low. Oh my god, I need a new compressor.
Yes. I've been saying that since the 80s.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. There she goes.
Yeah, that's the noise that I like to hear.
React Bear, hey, all Thomas Raphael Inserale, hey, the Random Mech Boy, Evil Sun's Goof, the Art of Wog. Peter Griffin, hello, Mario, what are we talking about today? Jason M, hey everyone. Christopher Garcia, hello, hola, Blue Eyes. It's 4 o'clock in Sweden. CNBQ, how we doing?
Hello, Nick and Jay. How's your horrendous night? It is horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
Working on building my first kit bash model, which is going to be a Black Templar Firstborn Smash Captain with shield.
Ooh, nice. That is a good kit bash. Gonna get a lot of mileage out of that model. They need to make the Smash Captain a real kit. It's just such a great unit that has never ever seen a model.
Mm-hmm.
Like since 8th edition, Smash Captains have been incredible.
Alex YT, hello everyone, including Jay's compressor.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Alex YT. Where are you gonna buy my Eldar? Yeah. So just let me know on that one.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Eldar, Eldar stuff came out today.
Eldar stuff came out
today. New
today.
Eldar Rangers, or not
Guardians.
Guardians.
It looks completely different, right?
They look pretty much exactly the same, but after hearing some other folks' opinion on it, I think when I first saw them, I'm like, oh, lame. They're like identical to the old ones. But I think most people seem to really appreciate that about them, and I suppose I appreciate it too. But they certainly follow the Games Workshop aesthetic. They look exactly right. Like there's nothing wrong, except for maybe some of the wide stances. I don't know if they did that purely for nostalgia, or if that's just the Eldar really like to take a nice wide stance. But
yeah.
But they look good. They're fine.
I like the belly button ones the most.
I like the belly button ones too.
I guess they had to do something if they're not gonna do abs.
Yeah.
The deep belly button.
Oh yeah, I like to think that goes all the way.
When do you think do you think people are gonna make like piercings, like belly button piercings on them and stuff? That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, probably.
I hope so. Yep.
Redhead Bear, hey Jay, should Forge World get a Great Gargant model since it has the Warlord Titan? I don't know. I don't know if people would be super into it. I know people do like the giant Titan-y things that are Xenos, like what's the name of the you've got the Canoptic Construct, the giant Necron beast. You've got the Hierophant, which is a classic Tyranid monster. Yeah, nothing quite like that exists for the orcs. No, that's not true. The giant Squigoth. I don't know. I don't know if people would be down for a giant $1,000 orc model. I feel like a lot of people have gotten a kick out of making their own.
Yeah.
Like Midwinter Muni. Fudge.
Kick the bandits. Eldar wide stance dominating the very ground they walk on.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah. I like the running poses. Those
Yeah,
are
the running
nice.
poses look pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you already have some guardians, it's a great way to break them up.
Mm-hmm.
Some running ones.
I like that. It seems like it's going to come with the parts for Storm Guardians too, because you used to have to. Basically, nobody ever did it, but you were supposed to buy the awful fine cast Storm Guardian swords and pistols, and then put those onto the plastic kit. And now it all comes in the same box.
Yes, as God intended.
Yes. As the Eldar gods intended.
Exactly. That's what I was referring to. Alex YT, as someone who bought the Guardians a month ago, the faces are way better and the poses are more diverse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is this just not going to spray?
Well,
I wanted to see about this whole spraying on contrast, and I'm like, I do want the bottom of my guns to be just a smidge darker, so why don't I spray on some contrast paint? It's really spattery, but I don't know if that's probably just my airbrush. I just thinned it a little. I might thin it a little more. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine. Blue Eyes, super hyped for the Avatar of Cain. Yeah, the new Avatar of Cain should be amazing. I bet it's huge. Huge.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely huge.
Yeech.
I don't even want to watch it. I don't know. I didn't know that the Eldar helmets open like that. Yeah, they kind of are can halfway open. Kind of like old, like Knights of the Realm helmets.
Sean, oh god, not another Jay fights with the airbrush episode.
Charmed, I'm sure. Try turning the pressure on your compressor down. That might do something. Yeah, you have to tune your airbrush pressure to what you're working with. It could totally, that could help a little. Although the regulator on my compressor is broken, so
Yes. Time for a new compressor.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, that's going on our list of things.
Yay!
Isn't that fun?
We're not going with a spray gunner no name.
No.
Unless they'll sponsor us, then we'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They won't,
we
though.
get it for free.
Yeah. For anybody thinking about the spray gunner no name compressors, they're just China compressors that they slap their name on. They are not
slap their no
special.
name on.
Yes, they do. Which I think it's kind of a bad name. I think it's supposed to be kind of like cute, like ours are no name. They're just compressors, but it just makes it sound like I'm trying to say it doesn't have like a name brand attached to it. But it does. It has spray gunner.
It's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it, everyone. It's dumb. Jason M. Net, the biggest change to the Guardians will be the price.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get a little bump.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
little bump.
For sure. What are they now?
Like 35
30?
maybe?
I haven't bought them since the 80s, so they were like almost free. What? Did they change their website a little? Oh no, it was just small. see. Can I write Guardians and it will find them? Yeah, I even spelled Guardians wrong. All right. They're $40.
Damn.
As is.
That's a lot for that old ass kit.
Yeah. I thought they were 33.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a while ago, I think. George Gazzardo, streams like these help me fight off the I should get an airbrush bug. My wallet thanks you. Matt Weller, is there a kill team that runs Guardians? I don't have the compendium, just Octeris.
Yes, the Kill Team Compendium has rules for Ranger, Guardian fire teams, and you can, I believe, you can take 5 and 5, maybe 6 and 6. I will check right now.
Damn. EJ95. Nick was originally scripted to be a grot, but the script got rewritten and placed far earlier in the story, so we can have him. Exactly.
Yes, the Guardian. The Guardian fire team includes 5. So you can take 2, which means 10.
There you go.
And you can swap out one of your Guardians for the heavy weapon platform. You can also include Storm Guardians, which is good because they're probably going to come in the new box, Rangers, and Dire Avengers. The Rangers are pretty tempting. The Dire Avengers are kind of a little bit better than the Rangers in every way, but you can only take 4 of them instead of 5 of them, so you're losing out on a body. So, Xenobiki tips. I'm tired and feel bad, so big chat for feeling less bad, then gonna head off to feel less tired. Have a nice day, everybody, and dentists are real. Dentists are not real! Although, I have to give it to oral surgeons, because I sure don't have some teeth now. So that's not fake. They're gone.
They are gone now. You don't have any more teeth.
Or maybe they painted them clear, and I just don't notice them.
You know what? That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly. You are now wisdomless.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any more wisdom.
Nope.
It's a good thing we pre-recorded a year full of videos.
Yeah.
Full of wisdom.
Mm-hmm. I think, I probably shouldn't have sprayed them with that. It probably made them too dark. You live and learn! Dennis Cuber. I always found it hilarious that the Centurions can go in the Land Raider, but Primaris Marines can't. No, they cannot. Skeleton Lord Ryan. Anyone else's airbrush only spray if you wiggle the trigger? No, you probably need to clean your airbrush. My strange brain, what do you think of Imperial Guard? Imperial Guard are cool. I have some Imperial Guard for my Eugenester cults. Nuzzles, what's the Patreon goal to get Jay a new compressor? 1 million!
There you go. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just have it be horrible for everyone. And then, people have to tip in order to get a new compressor or join the Patreon.
Monitor. California Air Tools makes the best compressor, boys. Interesting.
They are now part of the list.
Woo!
To look up. Jennifer Perryman. Jay, did you see that the new Helbrecht won 3rd place for Model of the Year?
I did not, but I suppose it makes sense. Helbrecht's pretty cool. It's hard to remember what came out this year.
I mean, I feel like it won because of the memes, though.
It could.
That's what I think. There were some pretty good memes around that model.
Temporary Alien, are you doing normal Centurions or kit bashed? A little, pretty much normal, but with some slight kit bashes that I think make them look a lot better. I carved off a lot of the decorations, and I got rid of their like big codpiece dick shroud thing, and just made it a little simpler.
ground beef. Making my first diorama. Have you or would you want to ever make one? You have made them.
Yeah.
You have made one.
Mm-hmm.
You've made a couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have videos on it that
We
are
do.
some of our most viewed videos on our channel.
That's funny because that's not true at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a Halloween video last year, or 2 years ago, and a lot of people watched it.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my spot. Flipnut Dude at 88. The maggot video today looked great and nasty.
Yeah. George Cacciardo tips. New compressor fun. Let's go. Let's do it, shillsters. I guess the Trapped Under Plastic gang have the goody PPs, so maybe you guys are the shilly PPs. The shillsters.
Shillsters.
The shillinators.
Yeah. I remember a long, long time ago, the EOBBs.
EOBBs! I like EOBBs. Let's have it be the EOBBs.
Yeah, I like that one. EOBBs. Alex YT, this might be a dumb question, but can you use plastic glue for Legion models? Sarastro uses super, and I don't know if the plastic is right.
No, it's different kind of plastic. It's PVC plastic, and so it's not going to melt with plastic glue. So you got to use super glue.
Monitor, I thought we were going for peons. Peons also works. UBBs, peons. Oh, Keter Griffin, super glue, more like pooper glue.
Yeah!
Damn. Wow. We might have to start censoring this chat, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube's going to crack down.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, first we were getting canceled because of all of our dentist talk. But now, like words like pooper, just really inappropriate.
I know there's one channel that I like to watch sometimes, and they're a little like socialisty, and they actually showed evidence of one of their videos getting shadow banned. They showed their analytics, and their video it was really kind of going along, and then instantly dropped to almost nothing.
Yeah.
It was the bar graph one.
Yeah, I've seen other people post stuff like that. Like there's this one channel I used to watch where they covered
super alt-right.
Yeah, super alt-right. They covered the news, and so not all right, everyone. And they covered the news, and whenever it'd be about a topic that was unsavory, they would always get a tank in views.
Yeah, it never happened to us for some reason.
No.
Our videos always seem to perform normally.
Yes. It's almost like we're not controversial. Well,
what?
We are.
We're hyper controversial.
Well, about Games Workshop stuff.
Games Workshop's gonna shadow ban us.
There you go. You know what? I think they already did. That's why they haven't contacted us.
CHTF, how do I prevent mold from growing in my wet palette? I'm on well water. I don't know if it affects the longevity of the water. I usually clean my palette every 2 weeks or so. I just I throw out the paper, and then I wring out the wet palette, and then I rinse it with some antibacterial soap that I usually clean my bathroom with too. And I just I give it a couple squirts, and then I wring it out a few more times with clean water. And then I've never had any issues with mold growth. I've heard some people leave pieces of copper in the water for people who like to let their palette just be wet and gross for months, but I'd just not do that.
Mm-hmm. I know, depending on where you live too, you might just have mold growth quicker than other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess it kind of depends on your, how long are you letting everything out?
Mm-hmm. Daryl Smith finally got to catch a live stream painting the Chappie on bike. Yeah!
Sweet.
Jason M., if you're gonna keep talking like that, I might have to ask my mom if it's okay.
Yeah.
Monitor. Burps equal demonetize.
Matt Weller, wait, you guys are cleaning your wet palettes? Shocked face. Benjamin Reynolds, I use pennies and nickels in mine. Copper and zinc help reduce bacteria.
That's why I bathe in pennies and nickels.
Yeah. Right, it's also a lot cheaper than quarters and like dollar bills and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Vesa Web, if your palette gets moldy, you just use it on the base.
There you go.
Just scrape it off. Remember the weird ass thing that we did at the old CLC-age, where we instead of just buying foam, Tom bought weird fungus.
Yeah, like mycelium starter.
Yeah,
And
and we tried to make our own foam that was biodegradable.
Yeah. And it sort of worked. We did use it for stuff.
We did use it. Yeah. Yeah, it was a weird venture.
Yeah. Remember,
Also-
he bought a little toaster so that he could try to bake the moisture out of them?
Yeah. It was so weird. It was one of the weirdest things we did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Theater is unbelievably wasteful.
It is. Beyond wasteful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what was kind of interesting was he started that experiment 1 year to retirement.
Yeah.
It's not like he was going to see it through. I mean, it takes a long time to figure stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sure he's never thought about that ever again.
No. Kyle Rice, I want to get the Centurions purely for building and painting. How does the kit feel to build? I don't know, does the beefiness feel cool next to normal Primaris dudes? I like them. They're one of my favorite Space Marine units. It is a huge kit, like with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pieces. So I think it'd be a great build project.
Kidder Griffin, I once accidentally ate a penny. My sandwich was in the other hand. And a few days later, I got the worst sick I've ever had. The doc said I could have died. Rule of thumb, don't eat monies.
Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. Because I just like the taste. I like the chewiness.
Yeah. You might have to go. You might have to have diet pennies from now on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Full pennies might be too much.
Mm-hmm.
Penny classic, if you will. Christian Araza, do the people at your Warhammer store or local game store recognize you guys as internet celebrities?
No.
Although, you recognized once,
Yes.
so there you have it. I would say that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Being recognized once. George Gajardo. That reminds me, I had a buddy in college that swore Diet Coke tastes like pennies.
Boy, I don't think it tastes like pennies. It has a very different taste to Coke.
Yeah, it doesn't taste good.
I kind of like it.
Jesus. Everyone say Jay is wrong in the chat, please.
I had a lot of Diet Coke growing up because in my family it was in Diet Coke. My grandparents was like all they drank.
Yeah. We actually we just have full Coke like real people.
I like full Coke too.
Yes. Everyone's saying Jay is wrong, except for people that are saying Jay is correct.
Yay!
But there's way more people saying you're wrong.
My hot take of it's fine.
Eddie Stormbreaker, you're both wrong. I prefer Pepsi. I also prefer Pepsi.
I like Pepsi. Yeah, Pepsi's great.
That was hilarious because people were chatting pretty much normally, and then just a chat a second. Yeah, I like Pepsi. I like Cherry Pepsi. Cherry Pepsi is my favorite soda, just all time. There's a lot of great craft sodas out there, but I don't know. There's something about that Cherry Pepsi. I just like it.
Little Cherry Pep. Cherry Pep.
Mm-hmm. Kiddo Griffin, y'all call it Sody Pop or Fizzy Soda? Or do y'all just call them Coke? I say Sody Pop because it's funny. That's what I do.
Yeah, I mean, usually I just call it what it is, like Sprite, root beer.
Yeah, well, it's soda.
Soda, soda there, day.
It's soda there, guy. That's what it's there, guy. It's there, soda there, guy.
Oh, can I have a root beer Coke? So when they want a Coke, do they have to be like, can I have a Coke?
Can I have a Coke?
Can I have a Coke? Oh, what kind of Coke? Actually, make that a Diet Coke.
Oh, we have some business. Alex YT. Also, Nick, I'd still looking to pick up some Eldar if you're looking to get rid of the Amish space elves in your pile. Awesome. Send me a message. I sent you a general picture, and then I can go through them for you and take more. Yeah, I can get that for you. Because right now I just have a photo of everything that is there. And maybe if you want specific things, or maybe we can do a deal where you buy it all, because I don't want any of it. I want it to all be gone.
Yeah, buy some, get the rest for free.
Yeah, basically that's what this will probably end up being. There's some metal stuff, there's some plastic stuff. I think a couple of the Guardians are recasts. It's all fun. I think there's a couple things new on Sprue. Gotta go through it with a fine-tooth comb. But I found an old SD card that we used to use for EOB with EOB videos on it. I found a old flash drive that I lost. I've found everything. It's hilarious.
Free reliable guy. Jay, are you planning on getting the basic plastic chaplain? I just got him for 25 today. Cut off the bolt pistol and put on the plasma pistol, and he is neat and will go well with my sharks. Yes, I'll definitely have to get him. Is he now just available? Because, yeah, I definitely need that one. What is here? Jay, damn it! TK Sturdy Prince. Tea.
I also like tea. I drink tea every day.
NCR Trooper. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. One day I'll be able to play the game!
I mean, should be soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the computer saga continues.
Yes! So, to recap, so we decided to have the company buy us new computers.
Yes.
And so we purchased them, and they came almost immediately. They were super crazy fast shipping.
Within 24 hours.
Within 24 hours. Amazing. And so Nick unpackaged his. Everything was great. He gave me my box. I unpackaged it, and it was broken. So I packed everything back up, all the peripherals and everything, and we sent it on back to the manufacturer. And it took a week to get there, and then it took them a few more days to process it, and they finally got back to us and said that it's broken, and they no longer sell that computer, so they refunded us.
Right, and we wanted a replacement.
Yeah,
because we bought it with a deal.
Mm-hmm.
So now I just ordered the new computer, but it was more money because there's no deal.
Yeah.
But which isn't a problem. It's just hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it didn't work out.
Yeah, of course it didn't work out, and then it didn't work out.
Yeah. But and so yeah, so we basically bought the same computer again, but it looks different. But it's basically almost the same price. It's a weird thing. And I hope that one arrives broken as well.
Me too.
Yeah. I see Zach Henderson and Jason M are have some wondering about that Eldar, but I would say that Alex YT has we've been chatting about it. So if
he has first refusal.
Yeah, exactly. So if Alex YT doesn't want something, I'll ask you.
Take a number.
Yeah, there you go. 'Cause, yeah, it's not that much stuff, but I don't want any of it, and I would rather somebody just buy it all. Because yeah, I don't want it.
Flipnut Dude at 88. Jay's getting more paint on his fingers than the model. Hell yeah! Mooper Saga. Hi guys, what paint is this final silver being sponged? It is a paint that you cannot buy called Imperial Hobby Paints Sizicus Metal Base. It was a little paint company that recently went out of business, and I bought up all their stock because I really like this metal paint. John Cabal Minion, do any of you two play Blood Bowl? I've seen the box in the background, but never heard you talk about it. We watched, a few years ago, we watched a battle report that looked kind of fun, and so we bought it, and we put like 2 colors on some of the models, and then never played it.
Yep, exactly. I would love to play it though.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
It's low on the list, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
all the things that we could play. But yeah, that would be fun.
Keter Griffin, when your computer's not broken, are you going to play Fortnite? Also, what's your thoughts on the Fortnite Warhammer collab when Space Marine 2 comes out. If that happens, that'll be amazing, and I might play Fortnite just for the lulz and to capture some content. But no, I'm probably gonna play old games from when I was a kid.
Yep.
Literally, when I thought my computer was gonna come, I bought some games. I bought the old Halos, and I bought Black Ops 1. Because those are games I played a lot. Those are games from when I was little, and I never got to play them.
Exactly. And my computer works great. Thanks for asking me to run. Like really, really good. Like beautiful. I can edit stuff, no problems. It doesn't hang. It's really nice. Don't have to render things out a billion times. It just does it. It's awesome. The Blender, damn the Blender. It can render a frame in like 3 seconds. Where on my Mac it would take 7 minutes. It's insane.
You know, I opened Blender the other day. I was playing around in Hero Forge, and I wanted to see if I could do some more editing in Blender. So I bought my STL, and then I opened it in Blender, and I could totally... I'm super crazy rusty, but I used some of the sculpting tools. And and I even did a subsurface
modifier?
where you add more points in, and my computer did not like that at all.
Yeah.
So I had to turn that off, but
yeah. And did it fix some of the weird geometry?
It did, and I was able to change some of the shaping and stuff.
So. Yeah, I would say my only critique with Goober's video on it is you should have used Blender to fix the meshes. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean it would be one click.
Modifier. Yep. Instead of clicking around and adding stuff, but you have to know a whole program.
Yeah.
So I don't blame them.
Yeah, Blender is tricky. Lot of buttons. Cheater Griffin, Blood Gulch, Blood Gulch. That's from the Halo. Ground Beef, what is your opinion on the 40k lore setting versus Age of Sigmar lore setting, and what flaws do they each have? I think the lore is pretty great for both of them. Age of Sigmar is actually a lot cooler than I thought it was. I've really got into the book Soul Wars, where it keeps jumping from perspective to perspective in people who are living in the world of Age of Sigmar. And it was kind of cool. There's a great little line in Age of Sigmar where it's like the only thing that's known for sure is death and then rebirth, because if you die, you'll either come back as a Stormcast, or Nagash will bring you back into his legions of death. But yeah, Soul Wars is a really, really cool book. If anybody is thinking about, they'd like to know a little something of Age of Sigmar, I would check out the book Soul Wars.
Soul Wars. Has anyone read Gloomspite? Gloomspite Gets book? Asking for a friend?
Now that's a book you have to read, right? It's not available on audiobook yet?
It's not an audiobook. If it's good, I would read it. I'd have to learn how to read first, of course, but so it might take a couple years.
Yeah.
But if there's someone that's read that book, I would love to know if it's good.
Well, I forgot to tell you, but I got you a Christmas present. It's Hooked on Phonics.
Ooh.
It's the Hooked on Phonics. And you know what? It's the orange books. So, because I figure you're a little bit more advanced.
You might be wrong on that one. You might have to return them. Yeah. Don't hear much about Hooked on Phonics anymore.
No.
Have people, too many people in AA trying to get off of phonics?
Robert Matthews, what's your favorite novel? I really like the novel The Infinite and the Divine. It's very, very good. Also, the first novel of the Horus Heresy is very good. I really like Brutal Cunning. Soul Hunter is very good. I really liked Indominus. Not a lot of people talk about Indominus, but it's all right. It's a nice little war story from the perspective of both the Primaris Marines and the Necrons. And there's a great little book called Apocalypse, which is about another Space Marine crusade to go defend a planet, and they figure out later, they're like, why are we defending this insignificant planet? And then they find out the secrets of why they've been tasked to defend this particular planet. So Apocalypse is kind of a cool book. And you learn a little bit of the history of like the Imperium and why it is the way it is. Matt Weller, Flight of the Eisenstein is my favorite of the 18 Horus Heresy books that I've read. Ah, neat. Spider in Tuckus. Hey Jay, love your content, and I love the well I do quote. You do. Also, I have a question. How long was the longest time you painted a model? I probably painted for 30 hours straight when I painted the Land Raider Crusader.
And that's also the most fun you've ever had painting a thing,
Yeah,
right?
no, it was miserable.
Yep. I would also say the 7-day challenges are rough.
Yeah. After like the first day, there's like you all of a sudden realize all the things you'd rather be doing.
Yeah. Day 1 is fun because you're like, I'm doing it. But then after that, you're just like, oh god,
I don't want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, those are a little much.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm still happy with my Dominion.
Yeah.
All my crew boys, I like them. They don't stress me out like my orcs do, my normal orcs. Those I look at them, I'm like, oh god, no. But the crow boys, I'm like, yeah, they're all done. Yep. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna buy that Slogoth, but the Games Workshop was closed that day. Slogoth.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best model Games Workshop's ever made. That was actually secretly the #1 voted model. But
it was shadow banned.
Yeah, it was shadow banned, and they chose Bellicor, which is a horrible model.
Yeah, nobody even likes that model.
It looks too dynamic and too awesome to be a good model. Yep. Just Games Workshop keeping the little guy down.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Matthews. Whoa, now what about the crab? I guess that's fine. That was still gonna be second. That was always gonna be second.
Mm-hmm.
Flipping that dude at 88. Bomb Squig is awesome. That is true. Love the Bomb Squig.
Mm-hmm.
Tricky. I have not had good luck with him in game. I haven't used the Bomb Squig in a long time.
Could you use
3.
from the shadows or whatever the stratagem to put a model ahead?
Ooh.
Could you use that on Bomb Squig?
I don't know. Because there is some stipulations, I think. I'm not sure if that's one of them.
Yeah, the Bomb Squig is hard because it can't get shot or fought because it'll lose.
Yeah.
I guess it just can't get shot. And then it dies. And it almost certainly will take whatever it hits with it, but it's kind of a one-trick pony. Like, the enemy knows exactly what to do to counter it, which is just shoot it.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Orc Commandos have nothing but amazing options. It's hard to justify it.
I mean, replacing that with just a normal Commando boy, you know some work is going to be done. It's a little bit the same thing with the Grot. I like the Commando Grot. It's one of my favorite things. I love the paint job I did, but he's so weenie. Yeah, and that kind of sucks. where I know that I can make a normal commando boy do some work.
Yeah. Sean, I missed the crosses on the shoulder pads. Are those freehand? I assume so. Nope, they're all decals from the old Space Marine decal sheets. I have hundreds because a long time ago I went on the my Black Templar Facebook or my Space Marine Facebook groups, and I was like, hey, can I buy all of your decal sheets? And so I have stacks and stacks and stacks. So I don't think I could ever possibly run out.
I'm gonna burn them all.
Good.
Then you'll run out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard that the decals might wear out over time, but I've never really experienced that. Like, I have some with kind of yellowy paper, but I can still make them do the work.
Lucky that he's got fat stacks of decals.
Yeah.
Lawful cack? You gotta use the decal sheets as rolling paper, Nick. I get it.
TK's reprints, remember folks, show some love and support and hit that thumbs down. We love them. If you're new to the channel, join the Motley Crew and hit that subscribe. We also have a Patreon and Discord channel.
Lee Quinn, is there a model Jay wants to paint but doesn't want to get because it would suck to paint?
No. Usually I enjoy painting things, so. Is there anything that I don't want because it looks like it would suck, but it'd be cool to have? No, I think a Titan would be a giant pain to build. I think it'd still be kind of fun to paint, but God, building it just looks like such a nightmare.
Yeah.
And then you just have it, and you spend all that goddamn money on it, and you maybe get to play in an Apocalypse game or something every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Griffin, mess with the Crabbo, you get the Stabbo. Tanner Ballalong. Also, Jay, I love how you've been putting a unique spin on your Templar army. Me too. Yeah, these things are going to be a nice little accent to my sea of black power armor. My Strange Brain, are your Games Workshop stores closed on Mondays? Our store is closed Mondays and Tuesdays, and they're open the rest of the week.
Yes.
But I think it all depends on who's working there and what their hours they want.
Yeah, because when I was I was up in Wisconsin when I had the chance to go to a store, and it was closed. Well, it was like a random closed. It was like a closed for Christmas thing, but even though it was the Sunday after.
Mm-hmm. Because usually it's just one guy.
Yeah.
Usually it's a guy. It could be a woman, but it's never ever been a woman.
Yeah.
Just gonna say that's never happened.
Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, I was ready. I had money burning a hole in my pocket. I was gonna be cool. I was gonna be a cool guy because my friend got some D&D miniatures from the mall, and I was like, I'm gonna be cool guy me, and I'm gonna get my slog off, and then it was closed.
Gonna go get your slog on.
Yeah. Dua's Adventure. My Games Workshop has a woman.
Working there? Wow.
I'm yeah. That's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Frozen Throg, why isn't Games Workshop producing more cave troll sculpts? Kinda got hooked after painting the old plastic one included in Bolton's tomb. I mean, I feel like They don't have cave trolls because you don't really see many cave trolls in Lord of the Rings because they just live in the caves. I might paint up a cave troll because I kind of do want to get that little Lord of the Rings box game. Could be neat.
Yeah. Oops, I'm on a Mac.
Blake Davis, the Bomb Squig isn't really a model though, right? Like how the Grot Oiler or Mech Gun crew don't have battlefield presence. No, it's a real model. And I believe that the Mech Gun crew are models too. But shots have to be taken at the Mech Gun before they're taken at the Grots.
Yeah, but the Bomb Squig is, especially in Kill Team, is a playable unit all on its own. A separate thing.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. The metallic looks like actual shiny metal. What paint did you use on that? It is a paint that you can no longer buy called Cyzicus Metal Base. It's from a defunct paint company, but it's very, very similar to Vallejo Metal Color, Airbrush Color, White Aluminum. If you mix this with a little bit of matte medium, or probably gloss medium actually, it would probably be close, but not as good, because this paint is just great. And then to shade it, I actually just use black paint. Watered down. Goldie, how did you manage to get the black and white divide in the middle? Tape. You can see me do that in the second episode of painting these guys. And I actually used Silly Putty to mask them, and then airbrushed on the two colors. Holy Terra 87. The Night Haunt Black Coach looks like a huge pain to paint, but it looks so cool. Oh, the Black Coach is such a cool model.
It is cool.
I would paint that in a heartbeat. And I love every second of it.
Here to hear, folks.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get Jay a very late Christmas present.
I do have a couple of Glaive Wraith Stalkers. So that could be an army, right? 2 Glaive Wraiths, or 3 Glaive Wraith Stalkers and a Black Coach.
Yeah. And the Black Coach is a really cheap model, right?
Oh, super cheap. And you know what? I know it costs $1, $2, $3.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3.
Holy Terror 87. What color black is that? You know, I've actually been using Apple Barrel Outdoor Indoor Multi-Surface 21985E black. It's really good. It's not bad at all. For like 80 cents, this is my black of choice.
There you go. I'm pretty sure that suggestion's breaking the law somehow with the mini painting community. But yep.
Flip that dude at 88. A master grade KFC or Taco Bell themed Gundam is a sight to see. Now that I've had my wisdom teeth out and I have to eat like nothing but soft food, all I want is like KFC, a nice burger, chips, a sandwich, a pizza. Not for a couple more weeks.
That's like the worst part of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
The Halo ODSTD. Hey Jay, how'd you get into the Black Templars? For me, it was the Flash Gets video. Now my Templar army predates the Flash Gets video. I was watching those guys when they first uploaded their Space Hulk videos. Those were awesome. But I just liked them. I just picked them out of the codex after trying a whole bunch of other schemes that I didn't like as much.
Jordan, I have a black coach. The Krabby was great. The Cabbie was great, but I'm struggling with the horses.
Yeah, I think I'd be tempted to try to paint them separate.
Yeah.
Frozen Throg. It's hard to mess up black unless you are Citadel. No, it's really easy. Blacks are hard. Are actually, it's hard to find a really good black paints. I think Army Painter has my favorite black paints. Although I think that this is as good. I think that the Apple Barrel is pretty much just as good. It's not as matte, but that's fine for black because matte black is always going to look a little bit gray, whereas this is just a little bit satiny black, but it looks really, really good, especially when you glaze it.
Yeah.
TK Prince, Jay will be sorting out the helmets and make the black match when they are looking forward. Sorry, my OC is kicking in. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the helmets. I thought I was just going to paint them one solid color, but I kind of like the helmet continuing the stripe, so I might just paint the heads properly to be like perfectly cut down the middle.
That makes sense.
Siege TF, Golden Brand Charcoal Black is very good for a gloss black, can be used as paint on primer, and is better than Imperial Primer. I believe it. Lee Quinn, how bad was your wisdom teeth if you can't eat solid food for weeks? I had issues with mine and they had to be removed, but was eating KFC 2 days later. That's really good.
Insane.
I have stitches, I have holes that I'm not supposed to get like food particles in. I'm sore, like yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the norm. I don't know if the norm is eating KFC in 2 days. It's pretty wild. Although people, everyone's different. Everything's different. But yep.
Holy Terra 87, I have about 1 million Apple Barrel paints and never thought about using them for my models. You just increased my hobby paints 10,000%. I know. What was the name of the YouTube channel that put me on to this? Here, I'm going to find this channel and then we'll end because look at the time, folks! Dice. Custom Dice Ramen? There we go. It was Ribinator. Oh, he makes dice videos, and he just offhand said that he thought that Apple Barrel Black was a really, really good black. And so I'm like, well, I know it's like less than $1, so I might as well just buy that. And I bought it, and it's great.
Yeah. Also, his videos are hilarious.
Yeah.
And really fun and informative. I love them.
Ribinator.
Yeah. And speaking of that, it's 10 o'clock, and we're gonna shut the stream down. But we had a video today, so make sure you go watch that video. We have 3 more videos this week. We have 2 normal videos on Wednesday and Friday. We have a Patreon exclusive video on Saturday. We're going over some more Warhammer Plus stuff. We have a call-in stream for the patrons only on Friday after the normal stream, as always. So lots of fun stuff, and it's almost like you should join the Patreon.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central, so join us for that.
All right, everybody. Good night.